know, in all of this, people think that I'm the bad guy. In all of this, people think I'm the bad guy. I was an elected official for 20 years. Chapter president, chapter secretary, chapter vice president, and my last 8 years as chapter president. And earlier I told you what I went through as far as bringing my people at Navajo Mountain through drought, through waterfalling, through a lot of trial and tribulation on my part, and a lot of times I had to, you know, travel all night to Salt Lake City to beg the governor, to beg the lieutenant governor, just so that my people can have water, money for hauling water. And yeah, that's where I come from. I have, you know, I've got, believe me, I feel for you guys. I know I have a heart, just like everybody else. And I mean, what you were presented, I've had the opportunity to look at it and say, based on the situation, based on the laws, based on what's available to us. I mean, I've got 5 kids, and I know how it is to work for family. I know how it is to work for a community. I know how it feels when your community is down and out and dry. And that's where I'm coming from. And you know, it's that's why, you know, I sympathize for you people. I have a lot of concerns for, you know, when you're in the position I'm in, you have to look at the nation, the whole Navajo nation, not just a small segment, or not just a small segment of the population, not even just one community. You've got to look at 110 chapters and say, what is best? The 110 chapters. I cannot just be consistent one community, Navajo Mountain.
That's why we're here.
I have to look at the big picture,
yeah,
and say what is best for everybody. And that's where I'm coming from. People think that I'm the bad guy, but I see myself as a compassionate individual. For 20 years, I've been getting heck from community members, from businesses, from everybody.
So
that's hardened me. That's put me where I'm at. And
so you're fully with this settlement. You totally agree with it, that for your children, your 5 children's will be, you know what I mean, will be good.
Based on the gallons per person per day that projections were made, based on the amount of aquifer that's available to the Navajo Nation, based on the amount of groundwater as well as subsurface water, or not surface water, that's available, that can be potentially developed. Yeah, that is plenty. We can go for centuries and we will not outgrow what we have that's available to us. Mm-hmm. If we go litigation, if we take it to court,
right,
there is no guarantee that we will get all of that back. There may be limitations set on us on the groundwater, which we have unlimited access to right now. That's millions of acre feet of water.
right.
we will never outgrow that. And a lot of what people have been feeding to the media, the newspaper, personally, as a former leader that has real strong feelings for his people, people shouldn't do that just to see if they could get their way. I mean, you got media advertising where Lake Powell, the water transmission line, the Donado line, the loop line, it's going for off-reservation cities. That's absolutely not true.
Right.
You got radio shows that say what the nation is settling for is 2 barrels of water per person per year. That's absolutely false. You are talking about 3 barrels of water per person per day. Things like that. I mean, I'm in this with my people. I'm in it. I'm up to my head. I'm in it. Because I've got kids, I've got brothers and sisters that have grandkids. They're in it just, they're next to my heart, and they're in it just like I am.
For sure.
And
but we're not. We're uninformed. You know what I mean? So maybe like I guess the lives that are on the radio and all that stuff help motivate us to come in and really find out what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's why we come here to ask you what is going on.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely, yeah.
I really appreciate that.
For sure.
I mean, I wish more youth could get as involved as you are positively.
Right.
Not negatively, but positively.
Yeah.
And say, where can I make a difference?
Absolutely.
I mean, I was able to do that. I was asked to sit on the commission, and my first thought was, what does it all entail, and how can I make a difference? And that's what I feel like I'm doing.
Right.
But then at the same time, I'm the bad guy.
There is.
And I'm thinking to myself, I hope I'm the bad guy doing a lot of good.
Right. For sure. We all hope the same thing.